very familiar with the United States Service Academy. Tonight, with her topic or speech title, Prestigious Universities, will be familiarizing us with the process of applying to the United States Air Force. So that then, whatever exactly you guys need something to do, you know how to go about applying for a position as a student with the Air Force Academy.
Prestigious universities. When I say that word, most of you probably think of names like Duke, Harvard, Yale. But those aren't the ones I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of 5 in particular. They're just as hard to get into, just about as prestigious, but perhaps not quite as well known. They are the United States Service Academies. To give you a glimpse of their acceptance rates, let me offer you some percentages. The United States Naval Academy has an acceptance rate of 7.9%. The Military Academy, also known as West Point, has an acceptance rate of 9.5%. The United States Air Force Academy has an acceptance rate of 16.6%. United States Coast Guard Academy, 18.1%, and the United States Merchant Marine Academy, 22.3%. These make up the 5-pointed star of the United States Service Academies. Tonight, I'd like to focus on the Air Force Academy and talk about 3 things specifically: the application process, life at the Academy, and why people do it. So first, how to get in. The application process is long, it's complicated, and it has to be that way. The people we want in the United States military as our officers leading us into battle have to be the best. So only the best can get into the Academy. It starts, the process of application begins in the spring of the junior year. You fill out a simple quiz asking things like your age. You must be between 17 and 23 years old. You must be a United States citizen. And it asks a few things like grades and SAT scores to determine your competitiveness. Letters of recommendation, essays, high school and college transcripts, resumes, and many other things must be sent to congressional representatives and senators, as well as the Air Force Academy. They take a whole person approach, looking at your sports, extracurricular activities, grades and academics, volunteer service, leadership, for example, Civil Air Patrol or junior ROTC programs, and fitness. To be academically competitive, I'll give you an example. The SAT test. It's a test most students take to get into college. The average scores are around 1,000 points for math and verbal. For the United States Air Force Academy, the average scores are 1,300 points. To be appointed to the Academy, you must have a senatorial congressional nomination. This requires an interview, as well as all of the paperwork I mentioned above. Once they've deemed you competitive at the Academy, you take a fitness test. This consists of 6 events, including push-ups in 2 minutes, sit-ups in 2 minutes, and a mile run. The average pull-ups, which is another event for males, is 7 in 2 minutes. The average number of push-ups for a female in 2 minutes is 43 full push-ups. And the average mile run for a female is a 7:24. And there's also a medical evaluation. Anything, such as a broken bone in the last 6 months or acne medication, can be disqualifying. For those who have made it through all of these momentous hurdles, they enter in June the Academy for a 6-week basic training. There are inspections, memory work, lots of push-ups and yelling, climbing walls, and obstacle courses. After they've succeeded this, those who haven't dropped out yet reach the academic year. They take 22 credits this semester. The average civilian school student takes 15 credits. Along with their overloaded academic schedule, they have rigorous military duties, including room inspections, parades, trainings, and all are involved in athletic activities. So why would someone put themselves through all of this? To serve our country. A simple reason. All who graduate are required to serve 5 years active duty, 8 years total in the military, and graduate with a 2nd lieutenant commission as an officer in the United States Air Force. There are also many opportunities, such as glider training, soaring, parachuting, and Division I athletics. There's challenges leadership. The wing commander, who's a cadet, 18-year-old to 23-year-old, is in charge of 4,000 students. There's also the challenges of flying and handling multi-million-dollar equipment once you graduate from the academy. It's a great education at a four-year university. Only costs 5 years of your life. It's listed as the number 38 on Forbes' list of top 100 schools in the United States. So as you can see, it's a great challenge, a great opportunity, and very hard to get into. So now you know a little bit more about the United States Service Academies, particularly the Air Force Academy. So next time someone applies, you won't give an uninformed response, such as I have received, like, it's not like joining the military or anything, is it? Or, so you can still go to a four-year school when you get done, right? Oh. You know the truth.